So what is fueling the tax haven't trend in 2021? It is remote work, big time. Because you imagine, so how things were before is that, let's say I'm running, say I have a lot of India related business, right? And I would want to hire people in India, because if I go to Dubai, hiring people in Dubai will be much more costly, right? But this is a problem when I'm trying to run an office with a roof. Like, it's like everyone has to work under the same roof kind of office, right? So that still kept people in these jurisdictions in India, US, or wherever, right? But now I can run a business from US, and all my people who are working may not, nobody may be in the US. They all may be in different countries, Bangladesh, Eastern Europe, Pakistan, India, spread. And I don't even have to have employees. I can possibly hire people in other countries, right, who are just I have hired an agency. I hire a digital marketing agency in Bangladesh, and they might be doing the work. I might be hiring somebody in agents in Singapore to manage my payroll or manage my website. Or in India for that matter. And basically it is possible now for you to run a business remotely in such a manner that you are not really located anywhere for that matter, right? And you can choose exactly where you want to house your income, in which country it should come to, right? Because of remote work. It was never easier before, like this before, to shift your country, to shift your jurisdiction, tax jurisdiction. So people can now really move out from very fast. And this is exactly what happened during the pandemic in the US. Why did not people or companies shift out from California and New York to Texas before? Why didn't they do this in 2019, 2018? Because still there was a relevance of being in the Silicon Valley. There was a relevance of being near the Wall Street and so on. But that did not remain the case after the pandemic. Suddenly it does not matter. And I can go, I am CEO of a company with around 100 people, and I can go live anywhere I want in the world. Okay, as long as they'll give me visa, as long as I have the money, I can go and live anywhere and work from anywhere, right? So this is what is happening in digital businesses. High rates of and this is the true for all the other digital businesses also. High rates of GST and income tax in India compared to other countries. This is also a very important thing, right? So because Indian tax is so high, income tax is so high, GST is so high, right? So when I went to Russia for the first time, I was shocked. I thought everything is much cheaper than in India. And I started thinking that I thought India is very cheap. Why are things cheaper here? Then I realized that in India we are paying 18% GST, and there is like huge tax on all fuel. So we are paying a lot of tax on anything we buy, and income tax and all of that. But over there they have very low income tax, and they have 4% of VAT. That's it. And that is so low. And because of that, everything feels so cheap. Like if you are going and eating out in a restaurant, you will find everything much cheaper than in India. And this is happening, like, because of the very high rates of GST and income tax, everything, the government gets a big pie of all the economic activities. But, and there are other problems also in India. One big problem, why do we have such a high tax rate, and why do other countries have less tax, right? One thing is that in India, base of income tax is very small. Very few people pay income tax. 1%, 2% of the entire country pay income tax, right? Very rich people also don't pay income tax. Rich farmers, there are farmers who are all crore-pratis in India. They have assets worth crores, 10 crores, 20 crores, acres of land, right? And they don't pay any income tax. They might be earning in crores, but still they don't pay any income tax. They don't even have to file income tax return even. Okay. So because of this, only few people paying income tax. They are paying very high level of income tax, and government is not able to reduce taxation. Many Indian businesses cater entirely to foreign businesses and customers. Why would they want to pay very high taxes for doing business from India, right? Workforces and digital businesses are incredibly mobile today. Okay. So just think of any business. So if it is there are physical businesses which you cannot move out. For example, you cannot move out a Uber or Ola from India, right? You cannot do that. Yes or no? Do you think it can be done? No. But can you move out a portion of Zomato's business out of India? The app can be housed outside India, right? And you can make payment online to a website, and you can receive money in INR. None of that you can stop, right? And there are many other businesses, right? Imagine so many other businesses are there. They can very well, be present outside India also, for their international business, especially. If not for, do you think Zomato is running their Dubai business, London business out of India? No, they have their companies over there, which is where, like, which will be the operating country in those countries. So businesses moved out rapidly from California and New York. I mentioned this already. During the pandemic, businesses can easily move from high tax jurisdictions to low tax ones. Like I said, Google, right? Google, Facebook, Apple, they all have Irish headquarters where they are holding a lots of profits. Flipkart to Singapore, many startups in India, they are in Singapore. Okay, and we'll explain why. So Singapore, Dubai, these are some of the best places for Indians to incorporate, especially if they have international business.